Good morning, piggies. Good morning. You guys ready for a little milk? You look like it. Here. I'm gonna get this with one hand. Yeah, right. I'm trying to open a mason jar that I keep their milk in with one hand. Guess what isn't happening? Me opening this with one hand. Alright, hold on just a minute. I'm going to pause this and we will come back when I have that opened. Okay. Alright, welcome back to the Wildings Landing. If you guys follow my Instagram or my TikTok or my shorts, you guys probably have already seen these. But if you haven't, these are 2 wild pigs that we got Thursday. Mama was nowhere in sight. They were down at the end of the road. And through a little bit of chase, we caught them. They were both boar hogs. Now they're both barred hogs because we castrated them yesterday. Sprayed them down with some blue coat. They seem to be doing just fine. They're starting to come out when we come in here and be a little more social with us. They're getting about 2 quarts of milk substitute a day. We guess that they're about 2 weeks old, even though there's a huge difference in their size. The brown one is Mr. Sausage. The black one is Mr. Bacon. And Sausage is definitely very protective of his little brother, as he should be. But yeah, we can... Oh, I was going to say we can touch them, and Bacon's like, no, you can't. Hey, Sausage. Okay, we can touch them sometimes. Most of the time, I have no problem petting them. It might be the phone that they're a little, like, what are you doing? But we're going to raise them up. We had family out here last Sunday, and when they were leaving, they said they saw 8 piglets at the end of the road. And by Wednesday, Thursday, whenever we got these guys, I think today's day 4, there were only 2 left. The coyotes have been we're getting them. Sausage, don't turn over your water, please. And I'd rather them feed us than to feed the coyotes, you know what I'm saying? So we caught them up, we castrated them, and we are going to raise them up for meat. They get some corn. They're getting cracked corn. They're getting mother's milk. The milk alternative. And I don't really know what else to say about them. That's just where we're at. We got some little piggies. This gets our feet wet in raising some pigs. So that when we get to the point that we can get some breeders and actually start raising up some breeder pigs, we might have a little bit more idea of what we're doing. They thoroughly enjoy getting an egg. We've been giving them a couple of eggs a day. I gave them a couple eggs for their dinner last night. They thoroughly enjoy getting an egg. And they get their cracked corn. I gave them each a corn muffin the other day, and they love that. They love that. But we're just going to feed them the best we can, take care of them the best we can, and when they reach weight, they'll go to freezer camp. That's just, as those of you who understand homesteading, that's just how things work. But they are absolutely adorable, and they are going to get the most love that they can get and the best care that they can get until that day comes. Like I said, yesterday they got castrated. My youngest son and my husband did that. I wanted to help. I wanted to hold them. Wanted to be a part of that. But Sausage is strong. And we started with Sausage and he got away from me. He's strong. He's much stronger than I anticipated. So hubby stepped in and held him while my son performed the procedure. They're still hiding under this table. This is We have them in a part of the aviary that at one time belonged to my parrots, but I haven't had parrots in years now. Then we've put everything from sick chickens to turkeys. When we had to separate our gobbler and our hen, we put our gobbler in here for a while. I don't think the hen's ever been in here, but the last bird I had in here was a sick turkin that got his little butt bit by a possum, and he healed up. She healed up just fine, and she's back with the flock. But I just wanted to bring my the rest of my YouTube community up to speed and show you what's new on the homestead. And that would be these two little boys. We changed out all the bedding in here, put down alfalfa grass, alfalfa hay, or actually I think this is orchard, but anyway, we put a bale of hay, part of a bale down in here, and they're actually nibbling on that too, as much as they are making a bed out of it and stuff too. I read that it was good for them to have some hay, so I bought a good hay for them. And there they are. There's bacon and sausage, which is exactly what they'll become. Bacon's making a little bed now. But as of right now, they're very friendly. I've been warned about red wild hogs, that they have more attitude and they are not as trustworthy. So I'm cautious with sausage. And I always will be. And there might come a point that I have to film them from a distance. They are wild animals. And I don't care how much you take care of them or you're doing what you would do for a domestic. They're still wild animals. So, with that being said, and that being known, I don't get over trusting. When they're this small, that's one thing, but they get a little bit bigger. And Sausage did already bite my middle son. Didn't hurt him, but he did bite him. Aren't they precious, laying there all snuggled up? And they will go to sleep. They just drink some of their milk. They'll probably get a little nap. I'll bring them an egg later. But there they are. There's Sausage and Bacon. Beautiful little wild pigs that I think it's better to feed us than feed coyotes. So we came into them for free. They certainly won't be free by the time they're done, but I was one happy girl going to Tractor Supply and getting what I needed for them, that's for sure. And now the girls at Tractor Supply keep asking about them when I go in. How are the pigs? How are the pigs? Alright, folks. Well, I thank you for joining us. And, should have probably said this at the beginning, but we are a 2.5 acre off-grid homestead. And, yeah, I have a rooster on the other side of this aviary who's being separated for his own good right now. Not because he's bad. He's my favorite rooster. He's a good roo. But I got 2 roosters in that coop back there that need to be culled before I put him back because he was getting picked on. And that's going to happen this week, unless somebody wants to buy them. But I'm fine with them going to freezer camp. All right, love you guys. Thank you for joining us, and I'm sure you'll see lots of updates on these guys, because I spend a lot of time in here. And so I will definitely make sure you guys get updates on how they're doing, how big they're getting. They've already grown in just a few days. I see a difference in them, especially in Sausage. Alright, thank you. Love you. Join us again soon. Alright, bye.